Welcome to Out and About. It is Tuesday today. I don't know if this is coming out on Tuesday or Wednesday. I am in Provincetown. Kelly is in where? What's your address and unit number again?
Honestly, the only reason I would give my address is so you could send a bomb on top of it because there's construction going on that's like started at 8 a.m., really set me off, put me in a bad mood. The
Good.
Knicks lost last night. It's a beautiful day in New York City, or is it? I don't even know.
Don't even
That's
get me
how.
going on those on the fucking dirt. We're gonna get to the Knicks fans, those scumbags.
Well,
But
those are not Knicks fans, and you know that. So
all
we
right,
and
hold
we
on,
don't
hold
get
on,
into
hold
it.
on, hold on. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get into it. But first, I'm in Provincetown. Do you remember last week how you were telling me about well, we were talking like the moon and the tides, and I was shitting on you. I was like,
Yeah,
enough with the fucking tides. It
yeah,
is
yeah,
a
bitch.
sign from God at my Airbnb. I walk in, there is first thing I see is a tide clock.
I'm telling you. I'm
Like
telling you.
I'm on board, high tide, low tide, every day, sunrise, sunset. It's like that. And then there's this gay agenda.
Do they leave that there just for you for Pride
Oh,
Month?
how great is that?
That is so funny. And yeah, I mean, listen, the tide calendars, the tide clocks. I want to get myself a tide clock, even though I'm nowhere near the ocean right now. But like I used to have one at my Nana's house. Like
Oh God.
they're a beach thing.
I'd put you in a if you got a tide clock on the Upper West Side, that's like that's like I'm emailing HR. I'm like, you need
Whatever. That's my girl. Kim is my girl. So go ahead and try.
yeah, no, Kim is like I think Kim would be concerned. Actually, no, she'd probably be she seems a little bit like a tide queen.
I think she's a little woo-woo like me. Actually, I don't know. She's very smart, so I would assume yes.
Yeah. I
But
think
yeah.
she asked me to talk to the interns, by the way.
Yeah, babe, she asked us both to talk to the interns at the same time.
Oh,
We're
okay.
both
Well, you
doing
know,
it.
I thought it was special. I was like, I don't know what the
No.
hell I'm gonna say to these fucking
No,
interns.
it's you, me, and Large, I think, or like talking to them all
Oh,
together.
nice.
Remember
I
how
come
remember how
back.
well that went last time when it was you and me? When they were rude and we were like, watch your mouth.
Yeah, I was like, hey, here's an idea. You're actually not even going to get hired here, so it doesn't matter anyway, just based on the way you're acting right now. But
Literally,
I hope we have some good ones.
one kid tried to make a joke at my expense because it was right around when everybody was saying I didn't work and I was a piece of shit, and I almost hit him in the face. I was like, oh, really, bitch? Like, you think you could talk to me like that?
Wait, who was this?
I think he like literally still works here. I think he like ended up getting hired. I can't think of his name right now though, but I know what he looks like.
Wait,
I don't want to say his name out loud either, or like my guess of who it is, because I don't think it's right.
can you do me a little favor? Can you give yourself a tiny bit more headroom on your camera? Because
Yes.
I feel like
Like
whenever
this?
I edit the show, I'm like cutting off the top of your head. There you
Yeah, yeah,
go.
yeah. Like this. Is that better?
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay,
And
good,
then will
good,
you
good.
also just take your top off for me? And we're
And
just
yes, and thank you.
lifelong, all right, fuck it. Let's get into it. Lifelong Knicks fan, Kelly Keegs.
Yes.
Let me say this right
Yeah.
now. The way that these fucking people acted last night, it's like everyone is saying, oh, it's bringing the city together. It's great. It's good for the city. New York Knicks fans showed exactly who they are last night, and it switched on a fucking dime. They went from kumbaya to all of a sudden you're hurling trash cans at cops. It's like you wanted a watch party, and then it's the epitome of scum, and it's the most peak New York shit. That's why New York is so, people hate it so much. People either love it or they hate their sports fans.
hmm
There's no in
hmm
between. They either love them or they hate them. And last night is a perfect reason why. Now everyone is against New York, and I honestly think the series is going to swing, and I can feel a San Antonio win on the game on Wednesday.
I only wish you were here to feel the energy yesterday. I'd like to blame this Knicks loss on a few things, okay? One,
Not my president.
they didn't well, get ready. Saddle up because he's number fucking one with a bullet because I can Pat, again, you weren't here. The vibes in the city yesterday were horrible, atrocious. He shut down 100 blocks around MSG. No businesses were allowed to serve people. People can't walk on the sidewalk. There's a
It
one
was all right.
thousand rent a
It was
cops.
10 blocks, and he's a
No,
lifelong
bitch.
Knicks
No, no,
fan.
no. It was more than that. If you could see it all from our office, it was insane. They were setting up tents around with fresh cut watermelon for all these fake ass cops that are there for no reason. Like I've never seen a
Scott.
bigger
Yes,
display
Scott.
of bullshit in my life. For Trump to go, show up like right before it all started and leave like I don't even know if he stayed till the end. Like I saw his motorcade going at some point, but I don't know when they got him out of his box. He fell asleep in the
That was
fucking
fucking. I
box.
think that was
No,
AI.
it wasn't. No, it
That
wasn't.
there's
He fell
definitely there's
asleep.
no way he fell asleep at that game.
He fell asleep. And so that's part of it, which everybody knew he was going to fall asleep. But here's the thing. I'm not blaming the Knicks themselves. When they started, they were it was too fast. It was too much anxiety. You could feel it. You could feel that they were thrown off a little bit. You got Wemby. I didn't really have any thoughts on Victor Wembanyama before. Like I just was like, oh yeah, he's a really tall guy. He's a player. People say that he's gonna like change the game and like whatever, blah blah. I fucking hate that motherfucker now. I can't explain to you that how rude. Like I've been to
Calling a
France.
foul
I've
rude is the
dealt. No,
funniest
no,
thing
no.
in the world.
I've been to France. I've met the French. There are nice French people and there are bad French people. And he is a piece of shit French asshole. I swear
How
to
do you
God.
know?
Grabbed Jalen Brunson by the neck and threw him to the ground.
Okay,
He grabbed
I
him by the
think
shoulders last game and threw him to the ground. He's a dirty fucking player and he thinks he knows everything just because he's a big tall
no,
guy
this
and
is what
everybody
you
calls him
want in a
that.
game.
It's insane.
You want it chippy like that. This is
No,
good for New York. Like if
no,
you're
it
in a
wasn't.
championship game in any sport and you
He's
see
trying to
two
hurt these
players,
people.
it
It's
doesn't
enough
matter. It
already.
doesn't
It's
matter.
enough.
And you see
It's
two
enough.
players square up to each other, that's good because that's gonna
No,
give the
no, no,
Knicks
no. It's
fucking
not
fire.
squaring up, Pat. Did you watch the whole game? It's
Of
not even
course.
squaring up. He just like shows up out of nowhere and starts trying to throw people to the ground, and then everybody else follows suit. And then oh yeah, let's call fouls on the Knicks every 5 fucking seconds, making the game go almost 3 hours because of it. And then let's let the Spurs do whatever because DJ Khaled's too busy texting Vegas from
That
the front
was
fucking
fucking
row.
that was fucking crazy.
The
If you're
vibes,
gonna
the
spit,
vibes were so bad. And I blame Donald Trump. I blame Jim Dolan. I do. I blame him
you
for
can't.
packing
You
all those
cannot. The
celebrities
vibes
into
were
the
great
club.
in the city.
No, they weren't. I'm telling you right now, Pat, they were not. There was a bad vibe in the air before that game started, and everyone knows it. And back to your original point about the people like throwing whoever's throwing. I
Wait, real
totally
quick. If there was a
hate.
before of the game, the crowd, if there was a before outside, how happy they were, and then after, you wouldn't look at the before and be like, the vibes were off. People were a little annoyed to go to the game, but I don't think it was
No.
like, oh,
I'm
that
telling
we're
you
gonna
weren't
be
here,
fucked.
bitch. You weren't here. You were
I was
here. Like
watching
I
online.
am telling you. Ask anyone, text anyone in the office that was around here and that was around MSG. I'm telling you, the second that they canceled the watch party outside of MSG, the vibe changed completely. Mamdani tried to save it by putting it in Bryant Park, but so now back to what you were saying in the beginning.
All right, a quick break from the show to talk to you about Monarch. Monarch is a personal finance app that tracks everything: accounts, investments, saving goals, and spending. Get your first year of Monarch for half off. Just $50 with promo code ABOUT. Most apps only tell you what you've already spent. Monarch helps set goals, map out big purchases, and see if you're actually on track before it's too late to adjust. You can ask Monarch's AI assistant anything about your finances, like how much did I spend on travel last summer? Or can I afford this vacation without touching my savings? Split the check without the headache with Monarch's Bill Split. Just scan the receipt, everyone claims what they got, and then settles up. No separate app needed. It's awesome. It's very easy to use. And if you're in the dark about your finances or you feel like you don't have quite the grip that you want to, Monarch is going to really help shed a light on exactly where you're at financially. So again, if you use code ABOUT at monarch.com to get your first year of Monarch for half off, which is just $50, that's 50% off your first year at monarch.com with code ABOUT. Mars men, as men get older, our bodies reprogram themselves. We naturally start moving and storing more fat and losing muscle faster. And don't I know it, sister? And the main reason for this is a little thing called testosterone. Most men's testosterone levels start dropping as early as their 30s.
Mm.
That's why you have to start taking Marsmen. Marsmen is a natural supplement designed to support healthy testosterone levels, which can help your body burn fat more efficiently and build lean muscle, which is what we all want. When your hormones are working the way they're supposed to, a lot of things in your life get easier: workouts, energy, even staying lean. It's basically helping your body get back to running like it did years ago, and it's fantastic. There's no weird stimulants or synthetic hormones. That's why, for a limited time only, our listeners are getting 50% off for life, plus free shipping and
Ooh,
three free gifts at marsmen.com.
for
So
life. Wow.
literally for life. So go to
Yeah.
marsmen.com for 50% off and three free gifts when you check out. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show by telling them that Out and About sent you. Again, marsmen.com for 50% off and three free gifts. Let's get that testosterone up.
The problem is that they moved it to the park. They capped it at like 5,000 people, right? So there
How
were
do you
people
even
in
do
this.
that though? Like,
Because you had to, the same thing with Central Park they're doing right now. You can like register in advance to go. It's free, but you have to
right.
register and like get a thing because they can't have overcrowding. And I get it. So they did the same thing for Bryant Park, but there were people that were like, you were still able to see the screens they set up in Bryant Park from like outside the perimeter. And
Right.
that's where all these like unruly people were. And Pat, they were bussing in, or not bussing in, sorry. There were,
Here we go. Here we go. We're
listen,
busting in. Here
they
we
were,
go.
I'm claiming that they were busting in like haters and people to try to cause a ruckus, but there were people like streamers coming in here and starting shit and starting fight between people. There's like 100 videos of all these people fucking all this shit up, and I don't agree with these like random freaks ripping some jersey off some kid's back. But I'm also woke to the fact that I think it was a publicity stunt, and they're trying to make New York look bad because we're on top all of a sudden.
Oh,
Everybody
oh,
is getting along.
oh, wait
Everybody
a
is,
second.
and
People
people are
being
pissed.
people
I'm
being
sorry.
bussed in for a protest to agitate? No. Well, this does sound
I mean, I
fucking
don't like that
familiar.
either. I don't like that in any capacity. I don't like it in any
I
capacity. I
think
think
that
that's
it does. I
insane.
think even if I think that it is such a horrible look for the people of New York to go from being this we're united, we're great, to all of a sudden you lose a game three. It's an important. Oh, I get it. The pressure's on the Knicks. A game three. This is not a
I
series
know. I
deciding
don't
game.
disagree with this. I
A
don't disagree with
little
this,
bit of
but there's
class,
more to it. Those were not Knicks fans. Those are not people that have been excited about
but
this
they
series
are though.
for
That's the
the
thing.
entire season. No, they're not.
That's like the peak Knicks fan.
No, it's not. They're looking for an excuse to fuck shit up in the city, and this is one of
Right.
those things. And those are the bad people of New York. Like I love New York. I will literally ride up and down every single avenue in this place for the whole city. However, I recognize there are people that just want chaos, and they wait for these moments where everybody is unified and vibes are good and vibes are high, and then there's a slight faltering because the president's here to fuck everybody's shit
Well,
up.
listen, it's just very
And is
sad to
kicking people
see
out of
there.
MSG, but then all of a sudden, let's blame the Knicks fans. Let's blame New York. New York's doing
Kelly,
what they always do. New York's crazy. New York's this. New York's that. Fuck everybody else. I
Kelly,
still think we're gonna win this series. I think Victor's gonna break his fucking kneecaps on the way out of here.
don't say
I'm getting
that.
back to San Antonio. Good luck.
Don't say that. Listen, there are bad people on both sides. There are very nasty people on both sides. There are, I will say this.
Very nasty
It was
people on
fucking
both
hilarious
sides.
seeing the spin zone online. Like, you would go, obviously, Trump got booed to shit at the game. Like, it's
It
so
was
obvious. And it
hilarious.
was just,
Like I
it was
didn't
him
think it
like
was really
this.
gonna happen.
But then you go online and it's like, so most news outlets are like, oh, it just depends on, then you go online and it depends on where you look. It's
Yeah.
either he was booed or people cheering for USA. Like it was so fucking
It
ridiculous.
was so loud, Pat. Like it was so funny. Like I really seriously, everybody all day was talking about how like they're gonna boo Trump off the jumbotron, whatever. And I said, yeah, right. Once every time he gets in a room somewhere, that never actually happens. Let's not be stupid about it. Like, of
I
course
think
they're gonna cheer. Enough billionaires are in that fucking front row. Bloomberg's there. Fucking everybody is there.
Kraft.
And so I'm like they're gonna cheer for him. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be during the Star Spangled Banner, like national anthem, whatever.
I
It's
just
gonna
love how
happen.
he's like,
And but I couldn't believe my ears when I heard the booing. And then did you see the videos of like Bryant Park and Central Park and
oh
all the
yeah.
places and people booing their fucking tits off? Like I just was shocked. I couldn't believe that they
I
really
think
did.
they should have fucking doubled down and put him on the wood. Fuck it. Put him
I
front
would
row on the
honestly,
wood.
with all of the security that was going on, I'm surprised they didn't. Like they had people lined up trying to get into MSG 6 hours ahead of time because they were putting people through metal detectors. They had the staff had to start lining up at 7 a.m. to get to work on time.
It
Like,
was it was wild and like I don't know if you watch any of the pregame, and I know we're doing like a lot of sports stuff right now, but it's the biggest story ever.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Adam
yeah.
Silver, the commissioner, was defending
I
the
saw him.
Don, and
Yeah,
that I'm
I
telling
did see
you,
the pictures.
I
Yeah.
was so anti him being at the game, staunchly anti everything you said. I agreed with.
Anti-Trump? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then I was like, it's selfish. Like it's a selfish move
Yes.
for
Yes.
people. If you're a New Yorker and you care about people of New York, you should say, I'm gonna take a back seat because I'm like the biggest, most powerful man in the world. And you
Yes.
should say, you guys have this moment. Go to a game fucking like a game six or something. Go to something else. Just
It
let them
also,
have
it
the
also,
first game at
why do you
MSG
have to go? He didn't go to any other, like, he's not been to a single game all
because
season.
he
Why?
wants to make it
He's
about
gonna miss
him.
his son's wedding, but he's gonna go to game three in New York and
That's actually
inconvenience
a
every
great point.
single person in the city. Like, the way that you couldn't even get, like, if you were trying to get in or out of New York, you couldn't get in or out. Like, the Lincoln Tunnel was clogged up. I've never, it's been a long time since I've seen the city so clogged up and impossible to navigate. And I've lived here for 12 years or whatever. I've lived
Right.
here during the UN. It was worse than when he comes for the UN. It
It,
was
it
34th Street blocked all the way from the East River to the West River.
yeah.
Every single block radius between Fifth Avenue and Ninth.
But
All of
cops
those
get
avenues were
overtime.
blocked off.
Don't you want the cops to get overtime?
They're too busy. They're literally eating watermelon and chewy bars outside of our office. So
All
what
right,
the
hold on,
fuck?
hold on, hold on.
It was
The
insane.
fuck, what I was gonna say, get back to my point about Adam Silver. When he
Yeah.
started saying that Trump was a lifelong Knicks fan, and then lo and behold, my smartphone, which listens to everything, I sound like a 90-year-old, my smartphone, it
Yeah,
started
you do.
showing me all these clips of Trump being a fan of the Knicks back in the day, and I was like, all right, fuck it. He's a fan. Let him fucking go. Like it is what it is. And part of me, the backlash of how dare this guy go to the game from like the Bailey Carlins of the world, that makes
I
me
love
want
Bailey.
I oh God, that makes me want him there. Like that has an opposite effect on me. When
I
people are
get that.
so staunchly anything, I'm like, fuck it. Go because I want people to be upset about it. Is that selfish?
The thing about him being there is not has nothing to do with whether he's a Knicks fan or not. I believe that he's a Knicks fan. Of course, he's a New York guy. He owned for a long time half the real estate here. I've
He's our
seen
favorite
pictures of
president.
him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why I wore so much orange today. He like I understand that he has this history with the city of New York, but right now when it is such a like
Yeah.
it's become the unifier of the city. It's good
Yep.
vibes. The weather is good. People are being nice. People are being cool. Why are you adding in all of this stress and inconvenience just because you want to see this game? Like I would understand even if it was like a game seven or like a game like you said, a later game where it's like this is your last chance where you're gonna be able
Right.
to go. Let's get the momentum up beforehand and let's keep the good vibes going. Like, why do you have to come in and stomp all over everything
He's an
with your
egomaniac.
inconvenience? Like that's what it is. So in my head, it's like it's selfish in that way, not because I don't think he's a true, obviously he's a sports fan. We all know that. He's a big sports fan. He's get any event he can go to, he goes to. Like none of that is a surprise. It's just the fact that it was at the most inconvenient place in the city during like the most heightened sports event in 27 years. It's just like I
Yeah.
don't know. Watch from Trump Tower. Like
Yeah.
watch from literally anywhere else. Like it feels so insane.
He's
And
listen,
people
he
are pissed
is
and people are upset. Did you see the people want they want a sage circle and they want all the aunties and all the Bruja witches to get into the to go get onto the court and sage that fucking place to get the energy out of there. Not
I'm
even
telling
just because
you.
of Trump, just because the energy is
I'm
bad.
telling you, it's that I don't. It's obviously like I don't think it's has anything to do with him, but I think
Yeah.
that game last night was like there. We're gonna have a series now. This is not gonna be a
For sure.
cakewalk. We're gonna
Hmm.
have a series, and we got to
Hmm.
wait another 5 fucking weeks for the NBA to finish their schedule out because they space it out so much to build it up, which is smart. But
Yeah. Draymond Green liked that or something. I think that's what when Adam Silver was talking about how he was talking about the Trump thing, being like, this is a unifier, not a like we should all come together and
which
like
was the
support
right. I think that was
players.
the right move. I think if he was
I
like
don't,
Trump
what else is
shouldn't
he
be
gonna say?
here,
What
right?
else is he gonna say? You know what I mean? But then
Um,
in like the same breath, he like quickly changed the topic to like how he has spaced out the schedule, and Draymond Green was like, I actually appreciate that because it like is better for the players and whatever. And
right.
I was like, yeah, I agree with that because you don't want like it hurts. It makes me so anxious. Part of the reason why I like watching basketball is something, it's taking me a long time to really get into it because I just get so like worked up. If ever I see any of the players, doesn't matter what team it is, like fall or flop or something, and it looks like they might
Yep.
actually be hurt, I'm sick to my stomach. Like it's
Yeah.
just so much is on the line. These people could ruin their careers, their lives. I'd much rather like wait a couple of days for another game and have these guys rest up than like
Get
break,
their
tear
muscle
every ligament in their
elasticity
leg.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's totally fine. No
It
issues
was,
there.
I mean, it is what it is. Game 4 is in New York. Again, this might be
Wednesday.
out today, so Wednesday, whatever.
Mhm.
Did you see Charles Barkley talking about Cardi B?
Yes.
He goes, Cardi
Yeah, I
B,
was like, did
those
you
might
forget
be
you're
Cardi
live?
D's, and Shaq spits out his drink. Like you were
I
on a
couldn't
broadcast
believe it.
for there's Super Bowl level energy, and you're like, Cardi B's got some big old titties.
I
Like
literally couldn't believe it.
what?
I couldn't believe it. Did he not think that was like, I mean, obviously it was broadcast to
I
everybody.
think they were going out to commercial, and because you didn't see his face, he's like, "Those are some
Right.
Cardi D's,"
He
And
goes, I don't know, those are Cardi B's. Those look like Cardi D's. I
oh
mean,
my
that was
God.
funniest. Like, it was very funny.
And
And
then
I think
Jamie,
she said something funny about it too. I didn't actually see, but I thought
and then
it might have been a fake quote, but
it had to, I don't know, but and then
I don't
Jamie
know.
Foxx randomly went on Instagram and was doing an impression of the whole thing. It was great. Him and Ernie and
That's
Shat, like
really funny.
it was fucking
It
great.
was a star-studded affair. Like, but with the exception of the annoying people that were there, like that guy, that Epstein's Island guy, we didn't want him there. Bloomberg, I was whatever about. I get why Bloomberg's there.
Yep.
DJ Khaled had no fucking business being anywhere near the wood at all.
Yeah.
It was insane that he was even there. But we had the
Yeah,
usual.
why are you doing there? Like, why is he at the
Who the
move
fuck
Fat
knows?
Joe's big ass from his season tickets behind the hoop? Let
Yeah,
him sit there. Fat Joe was
100%.
bombed during game one, by the way. And
Oh,
that or
bombed.
game two.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Two, yeah, during two for sure. But yeah, Timmy's there, sitting next to Ben Stiller. We got Tracy Morgan, Tina Fey. I'm trying to think who else I saw. And I don't
And
know,
John McEnroe, like old school New
John
Yorkers
McEnroe.
who
That
you
was cool. It
forget
was
are
cool
New
to see him.
Yorkers.
Very cool to see him. But then people are very upset, Pat. And as a superstitious girl myself, I
Oh
need to
God.
stand with Jordan Woods. Jordan Woods has been bringing this. Jordan Woods engaged to Kat and also ex slash sort of now friends again with Kylie Jenner. She's been bringing this purse with her every game, and people are like, "This, it's like a Knicks purse," and people are like, "That's like the good luck charm." Blah blah. They didn't let her bring it last night because of like spacing issues. She like couldn't bring it onto the court, and they fucking lost. So now there's a huge uproar being like, "Let Jordan Woods bring her purse." And I'm like,
Yes,
"Yeah, let her bring her fucking purse into that arena. What are we doing?" Like,
I loved it,
I
Brad.
switched. I put a different sweatshirt on halfway through. Like, I'm all in on that. I was like, I'm not wearing my Jennifer Aniston Knicks sweatshirt. I got to put that on because they won every other time. We're pulling the
They're
whole thing out.
fucking. Oh God, I'm just so nervous at. I don't even want to say. And also, I'm like, I gamble here and there. I've gotten I think 5 out of my 5 last live bets on the Knicks correct. Last night it was plus
Oh
five and a
wow.
half, and I got it the last second. I was thrilled. I am just so. I don't know if I like it or I don't like it that the Knicks might collapse. Like I am
No, I
like
think it's
the
here. You have
thought
to think
of
big
them.
picture. Mm-mm.
Oh,
You have to
Kelly,
think
the
big picture for
thought
the city of New York. Like if the Knicks, like right. I don't even want to say it.
it would be
I
on brand. It
I
would
don't
be
know.
very on brand.
It would be like maybe one of the biggest tragedies we've seen in this city in 20 years.
Okay.
And notice I said 20. Notice I said
Okay,
20.
yeah, good. Not 25. No, don't go. Do not go over 25. Do not. I'm
But
telling
I'm
you right
serious.
now.
Like I think it would deflate the sales out of every single soul. Like the way that every
Oh,
single person on the street yesterday was wearing Knicks gear. Like it's like people need it. They need it bad. And so for all these like bad vibes to creep in and for them to like commercialize it in a way, like obviously it's going to be commercialized. It's the NBA finals. Like we
right.
get it. But the way that Jim Dolan just completely bastardized the entire MSG experience for everybody, like I can't believe what I'm seeing.
I want the
It's
like
sick behavior and these people are sick.
I want the New York Knicks players to win, but
Yes.
I kind of want to see the fan base suffer. Like
You're so
I
sick.
just would
Well, let's not
love.
forget you're like from Boston, you're a piece of shit, Celtics, whatever. We hate your ass. Like you can go call up Clemmer, by the way, troll Clemmer. He's the one who's been running around the
What'd he
office
say?
saying that shit. He's just talking shit on every single piece of the Knicks that he can because he's a Celtic fan.
If you
And
thought
he's
that was
just
bad in game three, the burn down, it's gonna be catastrophic.
that's what I'm saying.
I
It's
think
just
it's gonna
I
be
don't think the
Knicks and
city can handle
six.
it. The city
They're gonna
can't handle it.
they're gonna steal. Here's what's gonna happen. They're gonna steal four. Knicks will win five in San Antonio, and then Knicks will win. Say I don't know. Never mind. I'm getting to. I'm
I see what
too
you're saying.
off.
Like they'll lose at home and then
My brain
they'll
shut down.
win the second one in yeah.
My brain shut down. I lost.
I still think Knicks in five. I've been saying that since the beginning, but it is true. Like they won so many games in a row. I think it was like 13 or 14 games in a row.
Yep.
They had to lose one. And it just is unfortunate that it came at, at MSG. But I think the excitement, like the stage, the lights were too bright almost. Like it
Yeah.
was such a there was so much pressure on that game.
MSG delivered.
Yeah, and so that's that. But I think the pressure was outside of the stadium. I think that it was
Yeah.
just all the people that were busting in there, the big like just it felt so much like people were making money and that's why everything's happening. Like it
It
just
felt
didn't
like a
feel
Muhammad Ali and MSG type like atmosphere.
yeah,
Like his
it
big
was
fight in MSG was fucking crazy.
completely. But it was wild in the city. And then when they lost, like I said, I went to bed because I saw the chaos going online. But then I was looking all morning, and the way that I am woke, and maybe that makes me a freak, like maybe it makes me like a conspiracy theorist, but the way that I'm woke to people coming in here and trying to make it look like Knicks fans are bad people when they weren't, like
Well,
I believe that that happened. I do. I believe it.
all right, so just so we're clear, you believe they bust bad actors in.
No, no, I don't think they bust bad actors, and I think that they probably paid a couple of streamers to come in here and fuck shit up. And they did exactly that
It's
for
yeah.
clicks and videos. Because even the videos of people like fucking up the Knicks, or I'm sorry, the Spurs fan with his jersey, it's just like 100 people standing around filming, and it almost looks like theater. Like I
Right.
just,
Yeah,
it's
it's
like a little,
ridiculous. I mean,
and
it's
then they
fucking
they start
ridiculous.
ripping it, and he goes, what? I'm like, what's happening here? Like what? Something's afoot. I just
It's
don't. I just
insane. It's
I'm woke to it
insane.
all. I feel like Dante. I feel like Dante the Don.
Literally. We're gonna obviously talk more Knicks as shit happens, but
Yeah.
we got a couple more subjects I want to talk to you about. Do you want to talk about Tom Brady's new drink?
Yes.
It's called Good Nut.
And I'm glad that you have this tone because I know that you're a super Tom Brady guy, and I didn't want to like talk shit about him in front of your face, but this is embarrassing for Tom Brady. Like,
What
why
is
are
like?
we
Is there no one
really
on your team that can tell you that this is not like a th are you trolling? I'm
right?
confused.
Is it like a fake ad for something else? Like, what
Let
are
me
we
look
doing
up.
here? And it's not that I don't think he could be like, aligned with a coconut water brand. That is pretty
Yeah.
on brand, but the naming and like the innuendos that are going to come with it, I'm sure the commercials will be insufferable. Like Tom, you're a little too old and a little too scandalized to suddenly be a part of a brand called Good Nut.
Also, I love Tom Brady, but do less, dude. Like we don't
Right.
need like
Go
enough
hang
with the
out on a
car.
beach.
I love Tom, love Tom. Enough with the
Of
card
course.
shops, enough with the commercials, enough like are you out of money? We paid you,
Right.
Fox just paid you $375 million dollars for whatever 10-year contract a couple of years ago. That should be good. You have hundreds of millions from everything else you've ever done.
Exactly. And it's not like
It's
he
bizarre.
doesn't have a lot of real estate, does he? Like I'm trying to think what his money would be in, but I feel like he doesn't,
I think
or unless it's
Dave's got way
quiet.
more real estate than him.
Honestly, like I'm not even kidding. Like I feel like I've only ever heard of Tom Brady's place outside of Boston. And does he even have like a beach house? Like I
Yeah,
feel like I never
he's
think
in
about that.
Tampa. I know that.
Wow.
And then he's got a place
Okay, so
he's
the
in
tax
Tampa
breaks,
and
like
then
he's good.
Yellowstone Club in Montana, he's got a place because my
Mhm.
surgeon is neighbors
Okay.
with him, the lady who did my
Yeah.
name. She's like, I saw
Well, that's
Tom at
nice.
this weekend. I was like, what?
Damn.
So you make this much
Yellowstone
money
Club,
to do
that's
my name?
expensive. That's expensive. Hmm?
But I don't know. That was interesting. We also had, did you see any of this Bowen Yang stuff?
No, which? Why? What's going on with
Bowen
him?
Yang gave an interview saying he left SNL because he felt like he wasn't central to the cast and they only cast him as like the stereotypical gay guy rather than like the straight football coach. And the reaction
Mm.
online has been, it's been obviously that's a ridiculous statement. It's hilarious because they're like the guy with the gayest voice on planet Earth is not being cast as the football coach. It went mega viral. It was on Variety. It was all over the
Weird.
place.
I totally missed it. That's
Yeah.
crazy. When did
I don't
this
know if
happen?
you're a Bowen fan. I think he's like not. I don't.
I like
It's not really
Bowen,
my.
but I
It's
but
not
I
my
get
humor. Like I don't even think there is really much humor other than him just being kind of like snarky. But to each
yeah,
their
I
own. I
like
fucking
Bowen.
guess.
I like Bowen in general, but I do think, yeah, I think he's kind of
A
I
dickhead.
hate to say it like this, but I think he is kind of like one speed. Like I feel like he is always, maybe he's typecast because he's good at that. Like I don't know, like he, even in Wicked he plays like that same exact
Right.
role. Like he's always doing that. However, I would have to agree with him saying that he didn't feel central to the cast. He was in every fucking sketch. Like Bowen
Every
Yang was
scat.
the face of SNL for years.
I'm only being nice because in the off chance that Matt Rogers comes back on the show,
Well, I love Matt Rogers too. Listen,
one of the most
I
talented people.
I
eh,
love Matt Rogers.
Him on the red carpet, him when
Of
he should have had. They're obviously not going to put like a white guy with Jenna Bush. Like they got to mix it up. But
course, yeah.
he was so fucking talented at
I
that.
wish
He
that
should
he
have
took
had that
over for
job.
that. Yeah, I wish
Yep.
that he should have got that job. I could not agree more. But no, I like Bowen. I think he's very funny. I think he's good in those sketches. I think that
Yeah.
but I think what makes some of those sketches funny is when he does play like the straight guy, but he's gay. So that's what makes it funny in the moment. Like, is that
Yeah.
crazy to say?
I
Like, I
mean,
feel
I
like
don't
he's so
know.
good at like being over the top, and I don't know. I
The,
just like when he's like making out with Sydney Sweeney, like that's funny.
The more we talk about it, the more it makes me want to just be mean and rude and nasty. And I'm really trying not to be
Yeah,
mean and rude and
I'm not trying to be
nasty.
mean. Yeah, I'm not trying to be mean and rude and nasty either, but I think that that statement's a little crazy, especially when you were like literally the star of SNL. Like it
Right.
was, everyone was shocked when he left. And I still am shocked that he left at all. I just figured it was because his movie career was about to blow up or something. But no, I have to disagree with him there. I think that he was incredibly important to that cast. So
Do you think
felt
he's going to be ready when Hollywood comes calling, like we are?
well, it sounds like he was preparing a little prematurely, cancel my plans. Hollywood's been calling, but it's like Hollywood only called one time for Wicked,
Yep.
and now what?
And then that's it. Should we just cut? I got some more topics. You want to just keep ripping through these? We got some good ones.
Yeah, of course.
The Jackass boys, they have a new movie coming out. They were at at LA Pride, WeHo Pride, whatever. Incredible, but
Finally.
also major miss not having the Wild Boys at Pride, Pontius and Steve-O, or I think Steve was there. I don't know where the hell Pontius was at. I just thought
Yeah.
it was so great to see them like lean in. And also Bam Margera is back on Instagram. He's looking like $1 million. He's posted
Really?
42 times in the past 6 days, and he's like he's healthy. I mean, knock on wood, whatever. But I love seeing the Jackass Pride. It just made me happy. I'm gay maxing, as
Well,
you know, so this is
Pat,
it
I
makes me
mean,
happy.
it is absolutely about time that the Jackass boys let the world know that everything they've been doing this entire time is, in fact, homoerotic. Like I've been
Right.
saying since the dawn of Jackass, I'm like,
Yep.
this is content for gay men. Why and what? And if you think otherwise, you're crazy. Like these guys are just doing stuff up each other's butts every other minute.
They
Like
were in
what's
thongs the
now?
entire show.
It's like wild. So I love. Were they wearing thongs at Pride? I would imagine
No,
they were doing
I
Evo.
don't, they didn't, Steve-O didn't have the cheetah on, but it was,
All they ever did was like take their pants off, have their balls out, and be like, "Don't put that on my butt." Like that's
yeah,
literally
yes.
like,
Bam would fly a dildo on a drone into someone's ass.
like what the fuck,
Um,
So good for them. Good for them for finally being true to themselves
I know.
and representing the people that truly do love them.
It was great. Speaking of more gay news, we're just gay maxing
Well, it is
to the
Pride.
max. It is Pride.
Mhm.
Andy Cohen got a boyfriend.
How about that hard launch? I didn't believe it when I heard it.
I
My friends were
love
like,
it.
"Oh, Andy Cohen's new boyfriend." I said, "Get the fuck out of here! No way."
It gives me hope. I'm like,
It's really
it can
sweet.
happen.
He's cute too.
I know.
Like really cute. And by the way, hot. Not even just cute. Like he's
Right.
hot. He also looks so familiar though. Like, do we know him personally? Like
Yeah, I don't know. He's like
when I saw
I
the picture,
think
I said,
he's a
I know that
banker.
guy.
I think he's a banker. I think maybe he's in his early 40s, but the way he was talking about him, I was like, oh, this is so fucking nice. And also being in P-Town and seeing all of these old queen, not that Andy's an old queen, but all these like old couples, and you're like, how long have you been together? Like 35 years. It's like,
That's
oh,
so
it
nice.
can happen.
Yes, that's lovely. Oh, and good for Andy. I feel like Andy deserves a little consistency in his life. He's surrounded by such chaos with all these people in the Bravo universe, and it's ridiculous all the time. They're always yelling at him. They're always getting him involved, and it's like as long as he can go home to some hot ass man and his cute ass kids and his nice place in the West Village or whatever, good for him.
Right? Stella Blue Coffee, summer basketball, rooftop blues, and the Blue Coffee Golden Mug giveaway is live right now. 15 winners and a plus one are winning a trip to a baseball rooftop experience with the Barstool Chicago office. It's very easy. All you have to do is buy anything at Stella Blue Coffee right now through Friday night, and every purchase gets you entered in the new ready to drink cans you can count
Mhm.
on. Counts as 10 entries, which is great. So you buy one ready to drink can, you can get 10 entries. So stock the fridge and boost
Oh,
your
nice.
odds at the same time. You should do this. I think you at a baseball game in Chicago would be perfect with Stella
Yeah,
Blue.
with the Chicago people. I
Yeah.
also no joke though, the Stella Blue cans are the best. Like the
Mm.
second I walk into that Chicago office, I've got one in my hand. So shout out.
We've got them all over the New York office too. We got little
Yeah, yeah.
fridges full of Stella Blue. It's great. It's
Mhm.
easy to go. You just crack the can. You don't have to worry about, going to get your coffee
They
order.
taste delicious. They taste delicious. They're very crisp. Love.
It's pre-made. It's there. It's great. Go to stellabluecoffee.com, and the Stella Blue Golden Mug giveaway is live. So you never know. You could be hanging out with the Chicago guys at a baseball game. Now back to the show. Exactly. Even more gay news, even though he's not gay. You see Hudson Williams, the photos
Doing
of
what?
Hudson Williams with the shit written all over him from when he was in high school. The photos that went
Oh
viral.
my God. Yes, I did see this. I did see this.
Yeah,
Not
our sweet prince has is finally falling down. So he got
not
photographed.
great. But
with
didn't he
like
say like he didn't know? I mean, no. It doesn't matter. You don't let somebody draw a swastika on your forehead and then run around with it. Like, what are you talking about? You didn't know it was there. Like, were you blacked out? Like, that's the only excuse.
it
Even
was
that,
that,
I
and he
don't
had
know if it's
like
an excuse.
other stuff written on him. But I will say this: someone had a quote tweet that made sense. This from when he was in high school, and there was, "I'm sorry, has no one gone to a public school in America before?"
He
It's
said
like that
that.
was kind of the shit. Like that was the
No, and
kind of the
he's
shit.
not wrong. Like, if I were to, there's a lot of
I don't think
a lot.
anything should happen to him. It's like he was fucking 15 and drunk
I don't
and
think so
whatever. I'm not
either. I think
defending
it's
that, obviously. It's
yeah.
just like common sense. I do think he's
Well,
doing too much with the gay baiting. Like, chill the fuck out. You're either be gay
well, he
or
claims
don't.
to be bi, doesn't he?
Wait, what?
I think he said he's bi, but he like has a girlfriend. I think that's the whole thing. He's like, I am bi, but I just like currently have a girlfriend.
No one's
I
bi.
thought that was what he said.
So mean.
Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong, but I thought that right away people were like, "Wait, he's not gay," and they were like, "No, he's bi. He just has a girlfriend." But I might be wrong.
Yeah,
You
it says Hudson says his sexuality is fluid, and it
yeah.
could mean he's bisexual. Shut up.
He's
No
like
one is
not
fucking
straight,
fluid.
but he like has a girlfriend. However, none of that excuses like weird like bad pics from high
No.
school coming out. But I agree with you. I think that like I too went to public school and I know the vibes of public school. I know that kids will, say, do, and be offensive all the time. And I don't really know why. I think about it a lot because I think back to moments in high school and things that people did and said
We
and
were
whatever.
horrific in
It's
high school.
gross. It's really gross, especially at like Hudson's our age, right? I think.
Yeah, maybe. I'll look
So,
it
so
up.
we're talking 2005, ladies and gentlemen, and that was a dark time, and people were gross, and every other comedian was being,
Oh, he's 25?
homophobic, anti-Semitic. What? No
Oh,
way.
this was actually. Oh,
There's no way, Pat.
he's
There's no
born
way.
on February 13th, 2001.
Okay, then I don't know.
I
So
mean, I
25. So
do get
then
it. Like,
so that's
people do.
10 years ago.
Mm.
That changes my tune a little bit.
Hudson, my dear. Ooh, not
I
great.
20 years ago, I'll give it to you. 10 years ago, although I mean, I don't know, whatever. Like we said, the
We had
public school
bigger
thing still does
problems.
stand. Kids are stupid as fuck. People are
Right.
stupid as fuck. And it's not to say that it's not or it isn't wrong. It's obviously wrong. And whatever situation he's in was wrong, but what are you gonna do? He's obviously not running around like this now. He clearly does not feel that way at
Right.
all in real life. And he's on one of the most famous like gay shows that's ever gone on HBO. So
Yeah,
what
I
do you
mean, it is what it is. This is like it's so crazy looking at the news cycle that with everything going on, that story, which would have been huge 5, 6 years ago, is now just a blip on the radar. And everyone's like, oh, who fucking cares?
I like forgot. When you mentioned it, I literally didn't know what you were
Yeah.
talking about. I thought you were gonna bring up the fact that he won an award. He won
Oh,
like
I
a
saw that.
Canadian. Did you see that? It's like
Yeah.
I think it was the equivalent of like a Golden Globe or an Emmy or like a
Yeah.
nice a high up award. He won for Heated Rivalry, but Connor's story because he's American like couldn't be nominated with him.
I
So
saw
he like
that.
accepted it and was like, I'm only good at this because of Connor. Like we're one half, so like half of this is with him too, and whatever, which I thought was nice.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it is
Sorry.
what it is. I just wanted to show Dick in the second fucking season, but the guy said they're not going to show any Hog. Also, I can't
Aw.
imagine they're so famous now they're going to show Hog.
Yeah, no, you don't start showing Hog after you're super famous. Like almost the
Hog.
opposite.
Yeah. You don't mix in a hog halfway through. What else happened? You were in Sonoma. Do you want to talk about the Wes Wilson Summer House stuff? He's on his show
Um,
talking all about it. It's like, honestly, I'm fucking over it. It's the story has ended. We know what you
the
did. How much more
stories,
explaining
right.
can you do?
That's kind of how it is. And all I'll say, so we realize this, we're recording this before part three has come out, and we decided because they filmed this reunion so long ago, so much has happened, so much has changed since then. It's like it kind of feels like you're watching, you're reading yesterday's newspaper.
Right.
But I think we all know that Wes Wilson is he's an annoying, like he's did all that pouting still. He's going after Amanda. They're like to check on her, but only because everybody's talking about
That was
it.
the big story. It was they decided to speak for themselves during the thing. They didn't want to talk for each other. And then he had to figure out if he was going to go after her or not. And he said he didn't go after her because then the two people that they're mad at would have been off the stage. Then what's
People are going to be pissed like they were so it's just all very calculated and it's all very dumb and the takeaway that I have from it is one, Wes and Amanda like fled the country for this. They like went to a wedding in Europe and they've been in Europe ever since. And so they're being annoying. And then Amanda just can't stop wearing that hideous fucking bun ponytail combo in the back of her head. She looks like an asshole. It's the same hair that she wore to the reunion. She's just like wearing that hair every day. It's the ugliest shit I've ever seen, and she needs to stop.
Oh, hate,
Never.
hate,
It's
hate,
ugly.
hate, hate, hate.
Ugly, 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 and everybody agrees. It's the ugliest hairstyle I've ever seen, and it looks sloppy, it looks gross, and we've seen enough of it, Amanda, and it's time. If you want us back on your side, get a better hairstyle. It's enough.
You think a slicked back ballerina bun is not the move?
It's no, it's not even that, Pat. It's like a half, it's like a half commitment. It's like this. Look. It's like this, where it's like
It's
this is
giving
all
rat
falling
tail.
out. It's that's what it's giving. It's giving rat tail.
Mm.
It's disgusting. And she had it professionally done for the reunion. I think she thinks it was
No.
like peak hairstyle, and now she just keeps wearing it in fucking Rome. It's like enough.
Oh my
She
God.
wore it to the wedding. Ew.
There's a guy who does
Like she's not an ugly girl. Stop making yourself look ugly. It's
there's
enough.
there's a guy who does the makeup for all the housewives who I like I might want to date with, but I don't know. He
Oh,
had
you
hit me up a while
should.
ago and I was like, oh, I can't because I was like busy or something, but I might.
Oh my
But
God, you should. And
we
then you
got to
can do
get
my makeup for
him.
free forever.
I know we got to get him. He's a big muscle queen. We got to get Nico on the. I don't know if he does hair, but he needs to help with Amanda's hair desperately. I need help
It's
with my
just
fucking
like
hair.
I just I don't know why. Like it doesn't I don't think that someone did her hair like she must have had her hair done for the reunion, but the fact that she keeps doing it the same everywhere else tells me that like she did it herself and then she just like thinks it looks good and she keeps doing it. It's just like an ugly hairstyle.
It is, you know,
Pretty good. Like her hair looks so good when it's down or even just like in a whole ponytail. Like again, she's not an ugly girl. Stop uglying yourself up.
Mm. Yeah, I get it. What else we got? We got you were in Sonoma. What was your favorite wine you had and your favorite winery you went
Oh
to while
my
you were in Napa?
God. Oh, I had the best time, Pat. Like truly, what a blessing. I was there with my three best friends from like middle school, high school time. And like we just had perfect weather. Everything went off without a hitch. All of the wine was fantastic. I had a bunch shipped back to me. Hopefully it arrives today or tomorrow. Just because, you know, I'm itching for some wine now. I don't know if I had a favorite glass, but we did go to a new place this time around, or it was new to me, called St. Francis Winery for a lunch pairing. And it was like a big group of people. Like we were four people, but there was also like a bachelorette of 10 and like a couple other pairs of people. So we were all on like this big like crescent shaped table like in our spaces and the food was insane, the drinks were insane, the view of like the mountains and fucking lavender fields like
Oh,
it's fake life, you know, it's
right.
just it's hard to be in a bad mood. It's hard to everyone's enjoying themselves like a little tipsy off wine and like complimenting and being sweet. And I just shout out to all the places that I went to. And shout out to the
You're too
man
drunk to
who,
remember all the
yeah,
places that I went to.
I loved them. Well, I went to seven. I went to seven wineries. So I
Oh,
guess like I could list them out. But shout out to the Stoolie at Domaine Carneros. I was
ooh.
there. That's a place they have a lot of bubbles. That's like their specialty, are like bubbly wines. And so we went there one morning and we did like an art of sabrage demonstration where the guy like sabered the thing off in front of us, and that was fun. And while we were walking out to go see the demonstration, the guy leaned over to me and said, "Viva la Stool." And I
Oh,
said,
I love
even
that.
at Domaine Carneros?
I
So
love that.
shout out
It
to
is
them.
it's fake life though. I'm in Provincetown and this is fake life as well. You're walking around, everyone is in a good mood.
Yeah.
Everyone is happy because they're outside. The weather
Hmm.
is beautiful. It's
Hmm.
just it's fucking great. I love it here. I don't ever want to leave, but I do have
Awesome.
to leave this weekend, unfortunately. If
That's
you
a
want to stay
bummer.
in
Well,
Provincetown, by the way, I'm just gonna give this place a shout out. Look up my Instagram. It's called Sirens Cove. It's in the West
ooh,
End, and I talked about this with Judy Gold last week, who was fantastic.
yeah.
It's so quiet and so nice. I'd give you a tour, but like it's 3 stories. There's a beautiful staircase. You're right on the water. You're at the tip of
Ah,
Cape Cod. I fucking love it. Shout out Flyer Boat
are
Rental.
you in the, where are you? On Cape Cod. You know how there's,
Oh, I'm right by. If it's here, try
yeah.
not to be intimidated by that. Um, I'm right. I'm literally right here. I'm at
Oh,
the very,
cute.
very tip. I'm at the.
Okay.
I'm just at
Yeah,
the.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry, sorry,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah, me too.
sorry, 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 sorry. I think that's pretty much all I got for today. A relatively quick one, but I mean, we're gonna be back in studio next week. Do you have anything else you want to leave for the people?
I'm trying to think. A show suggestion for all. I
Yes.
watched on the plane home. I watched Widow's Bay, the Matthew Reese, the Apple TV show.
I've heard good
It's
things
like
about
a,
that.
it's awesome. It's like a
Mhm.
spooky, like kind of, they're on a like an island. It's kind of like a Martha's Vineyard or a Cape Cod or something like that. And he's the mayor of the town, and he's trying to like bring tourism back to the town. But there's like a spooky presence and a possible curse and like all this stuff. And
That's
it's
the most you show.
and
Oh, I'd watch one of those.
yes, it's really
Yeah.
good. It's really, really
I
good.
gotta
So
stick
I
with it
watched that
because
so
this
far.
fucking
So
ruins it for me. I need to. I'm trying so hard to get off of this fucking
I
thing.
know. Well, I was on my flight and the Wi-Fi was pretty spotty, so I like had no choice but to watch. And
It's nice,
wow, does
right?
it feel good to escape into a story. I just have
I
to
know. And
we
also, I
have to
had
do it more.
you really do. I had one of my buddies from home came to visit me, and it's so nice to be with people who don't work on the internet. And we went
I
out
know.
flyer boat rental. Shout out Mariana and shout out Baby Miles. It was his 21st birthday. We went to
Baby
went to his birthday.
Miles.
Not my Miles. This is just some random fucking
Some
guy at the
random
bar.
Miles, but
But
still.
Mariana owns flyer boat rental in P-Town, and my
Mm,
buddy Adam and I went out on a boat. I was gonna throw him overboard, but I decided against it. And
right.
it
And
was
that's
so
big of you.
nice because I was like, "Can you take some pictures of me?" And he was like, "What?" He was like, "Why?" I was like, "Oh, I just want to get some pictures." He
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
wait a
"Oh, okay."
sec.
No, they don't get like it's such a refreshing way. They're like, we don't need to document this. We're living in the moment. We're having fun in the moment. It was nice.
Completely, but I'm really glad that you brought that up because I totally forgot to address the fact that you were just shamelessly posting thirst traps of your hot body on
I know
Instagram.
I was.
And congratulations and happy
Thank
Pride for
you.
that.
Thank you. I haven't had a pump in a week and a half. I thought I looked fucking gross, but
No, not at all. You looked fantastic, and I meant to bring that up
shout
first
out
thing.
to
I was so thrown by the Knicks, my Knicks.
shout
That I
out
had to
to shout
talk
out to
about
all
that.
all the dolls who came out of the woodwork to like the photo. Dolls I haven't talked to in years were liking the photo. All
Yes,
these queens. I
as
think
they
that's
should.
it. Everyone enjoy
Mm.
the Knicks. Anything else, or are we wrapped here?
No, I think we're wrapped. I think we're good. And I want to also apologize from the beginning. I don't want anybody to break Victor Wembanyama's kneecaps.
Great.
Now I feel guilty.
Unfortunately,
I feel
that will
guilty
be
after
left in
saying
the
that.
show.
Yeah, I feel guilty for saying that. So maybe bleep it. Because
Yeah.
no.
Oh, I gotta talk to someone about this. Is like nothing to do with anyone listening to the show. My
Mhm.
Adobe Premiere is fucked up. So anytime I put in an extra line of audio, like a bleep or
Yeah.
anything like that, it doesn't export, which is why I can't
Ah,
put in clips. So I have to export a clip,
oh,
then
I
send it to
see.
my phone, then go on CapCut, and then insert the clip.
That's
Whatever.
what I did with that clip the other day. I just used a little cap
I
cut.
know. It's just,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
annoying
yeah.
because I had it ready to go and it didn't export. But first world
Very annoying.
problems, life
Hmm.
is good, and we will see you guys next week.
Yay,
Bye.
bye.